Good morning, ladies. So today is going to be a quick little project share. These are using some of the designs from Andy's store on Aliexpress that Nicole designed, and I will jump right into it. Okay, so the first one is this like candy bowl design. As you can see, it is fully made of paper, you guys. I used 110-pound cardstock for the base. I did it in like a pink color. These are from Michael's, the new 110-pound cardstock. So basically it comes with these pieces right here. And you cut this piece out 6 times because it's 6-sided. And then you cut these guys out like as a set. You cut that out 6 times or 12 times if you want to line the inside of the box. And then you cut this out once for the bottom, and I kind of altered the design. So I'll link Nicole's tutorial down below. As you can see, the bottom part of this bowl is hollow. There's a circle and then it fans out into like the bottom base part. So some things were like falling down inside of there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut this out a second time in the 110-pound cardstock, and literally on the edge of the paper, I just went ahead and did some art glitter glue that dries clear, and then I just plopped it down there and it stuck. It's on there. So now it has like basically a floor piece. And it can hold all your pieces. It's not collapsing. Again, I used 110-pound cardstock, but I went ahead and cut it out a third time. I'm gonna use my tape runner to just line it real quick a couple times and then plop this down in there, kind of to cover the glue marks that I had on there. So there you go. Now I have a little bit of lined pieces. Again, if you want to cut these 3 pieces out and line it, then you won't see the flaps where you taped them down. So that's a cute. And then I added some white pom-pom trim, and then some sequins trims from Daiso, and then a bow from my stash from the challenge giveaway, and I added a little heart gem to the center of it. Like I said, it just holds cute stuff. You can have these on your desk for little things that you're working with, or you can put bows in here. I think it's a fun, whimsical way of holding stuff. Or real candy, because that's what it is a candy bowl. Okay, so next is this, hold on. This gift bag. Actually, it's a card placeholder, and it says gift, and it has the 2 little slots right here so you can put your place card. I did that. I just cut it out twice, once with just this little section right here. I had a little rectangle of gold, and I cut that out to like paper piece it back together, and then just did some Scotch tape on the back to keep it there. Then I cut a little rectangle out, layered some crepe paper ephemera pieces, stitched them together, puffed it up on dimensionals, and then added some Daiso sequins trim, just dangling from the heart part. And as you can see, it is on a baggie. I didn't use it as a place card holder, so I know Nicole noticed that we are using them as bag toppers. So that's this guy, and I'll show you what it's gonna go to. These 3 little tag dies. This one has like a little stamped shape on it. They're all outlined in the stitched. These are like door hanger, like that's the style and the shape of these things, except for they're super miniature, either for embellishments or you can add them as little tags onto gifts and whatnot. So those are those guys. I made 3 of them in different like fonts of paper and puffed it up on tape, and then I added a tassel. These tassels are all different, and they are all from Aliexpress. I think they just added that little like hanging element to the, this already is a hanging element. So I figured when I gift these that somebody can embellish them if they wanted to, or hang them on whatever. And this is gonna go right inside this little bag right here. I do get my bags on Aliexpress, these cellophane bags. I also, if I'm in a hurry, I get them on Amazon, because obviously Amazon is way cheaper, not cheaper, is way faster in the United States than it is for Aliexpress. Obviously Aliexpress is cheaper, so here they are. like I said, did some stitching, and now these little pieces kind of hang down onto the project. Love how that turned out. Okay, so those are those guys. Next is this set right here. It's these 2 doily style dies, and I know that Nicole has designed like border edges that match this and bows and whatnot. So here, there's those 2. I decided to layer them on top of each other, and then I just stitched the top piece. I stitched them together, and I cut it out in pink and gold glitter. And I did some Maggie Holmes Flourish ephemera pieces, and then just added some sequins as like the main, like the bud part of the flower. And I made it so it could be a bag topper. So for instance, this bag, goodies, look, it just pops right on the top, and you have a cute little bag topper. You can use it as a bag topper. Obviously, it's meant for layering and for cards and other things, but I was trying to think outside of the box. So I just layered them on top of each other and made myself a cute little bag topper. Okay, so there's those 2. This rectangle die is not, I don't think Nicole designed this, but it is in Andy's shop. I will link it down below. Is this one right here that Nicole designed. These 2 little dogs, they're both looking the same direction, or like this, I should say, but their bodies are different, if that makes sense. Now I have this piece and this piece, the little bowl. So I went ahead and I cut a card with the biggest nesting die, and I just didn't cut the very edge piece of the paper once I folded it. I do have a tutorial on how to do this. It's like a hinged card. Then I cut the dogs out in 110-pound cardstock, and I layered them on puffy tape. And I did use hot glue because this piece right here is felt. I don't know if you could tell. It's got like flocked white hearts on pink felt. So cute, and it's new from Joann's. I just hauled it. I went ahead and I cut it out with this, with a precision, like a metal shim basically, and it cut through beautifully. It even left the like what's it called, the stitching detail in there, like the embossed part. So I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh wow, like I thought I was gonna have trouble cutting felt because that was my first time cutting felt. So it just cut perfectly. It cut out in one swipe. Then I used that corrugated gold paper I hauled from Joann's as well. I just cut a little rectangle sliver, and then I put the sliver in the middle of the die so that it would give the edge, the same edge of the die, you know, so I can lay it on top of this card. I stitched all the way around, and then this little bow right here is from my stash. This is also from Aliexpress. It'll be in a haul video you guys will see. On the inside, I layered it with a smaller nesting in the white, and then I added the little dog bowl right here in the bottom corner, so it's like matching with the dogs. It's cohesive. I think this could be a cute Valentine's Day card or any other, you know, holiday or special little note to one of your friends or family. Okay, so that is my quick little project share. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to link everything that you saw in this video down below. So make sure you check the description box. All right, bye guys, catch you on the next video.